YouTube. Subaru Steve. Hey, what's up, folks? It's been a while. Been a short minute, right? A long hour? I'm not sure. Anyways, look, I've been thinking about going live for quite a bit, and the only problem is I procrastinate. I've been thinking, you know what, I can do this later. I've set this little mock-up studio up twice, didn't use it. And this time I thought, I'm going to do it at least once, okay? At least one time. Anyways, as we do this AMA number one, our pilot episode of Ask Me Anything. If I don't know the answer, I'll do my best to find it. I did get a question, so I am going to read that in just a few minutes, and we'll go from there. But back to the just do it part, procrastinating. Every time I was going to do this, I thought of 1,000 reasons why not. You know what? The hardest part of getting anywhere is the journey. The same thing with procrastinating. If you don't want to procrastinate, then just stop procrastinating. Just do it, whatever it is. Now, I would temper that with, is it good? Is it really good? Is it going to hurt anybody? If it's going to hurt anybody, don't do it. Is it going to hurt anything? If it's going to hurt anything, don't do it. Or an animal. If it's going to hurt anything, if it's bad, don't do it. But if it's good, all the way around to everybody involved, do it. Just do it. I don't think I'm hurting anybody right now. At least I don't have anybody tied up under the table, right? At least not yet. Anyways, so ask me anything. What's this about? This is you can ask me a question, and I'll do my very best to answer it as honestly as I can. And if I can, I'll probably just tell you I can't answer that question. But I'll have some fun with it. We'll all have some fun with it if this is going to go on. Um, Make sure you leave a question in the comments from this. That will determine whether there's an episode two or not. Whether you leave a question, ask me, let me answer. I want to know you're out there. It's a great way to recognize you as well. A lot of you, a lot of nice people out there. I know so many of you, and I just can't even sit here and think of everybody. But if you'll chime in the comments here, not just with the thumbs up, I mean, I appreciate that, obviously, and the sharing and all that stuff, but a question. I like questions. It keeps my mind active, keeps me from getting old. I think everybody can deal with that at some point in their old life, right? Right. Anyways, here's the question. So I posted this, I think, on the 20th uh, of this month. It is October. Today's the 25th, 5 days ago. And it comes from Elizabeth Neal, a childhood friend of mine. I mean, from, let's see, I'll be 65 in a few days. And I would say about 55 years ago, she and I and her brother and her other sister and we were quite a foursome, rollicking through the neighborhoods. So it worked. So she posted a question. I thought, wow, I haven't heard from her in so long. This is really cool. I got to reminisce for a minute with you and Ricky and Carol. A lot of good times. I'll tell you this. I was 10 or 11. We'd moved to Florida, and their father flew me back up to be with the family for a short time. And that was first. I think first time I ever flew in a commercial airline. I was 10 or 11. Coolest thing in the world. Still is. Anyways, her question. Ready? Do you believe in reincarnation? It's a two-part question. I don't know how I feel about two-part questions. The easy answer is just yes or no. But do you believe in reincarnation? And if so, who do you want to come back as? Very deep question. I do, in a way, believe in reincarnation. And that's a whole other story. But I do believe in reincarnation. I'll say this. I think the powers that be, whether you call him God, Buddha, or whoever, he has the power to do anything he wants to do. So if he wants to say, you know what, Lizzie, you did good. What do you want to come back as? And you can come back, say, as a kitten. You come back as a cat. That would be pretty cool. Me, I'd want to come back. I know who I'd want to come back. I had to give it some thought. Go back through history, go up to today, tomorrow, and you left that open ended. So I would want to come back as Elon Musk. He's the Solomon of our times. Elon Musk, he's the Solomon of our times. He's the one that has the richest man on the planet, right? He's putting satellites up in space, not one or two at a time, but like 50 at a time. They take pictures of them all dotted across the sky. You've seen pictures of them already. I know you have. But this man is the richest man on the planet. He's providing internet to Ukraine as a humanitarian gesture. I saw in the news the other night, is he sending a message to Russia? Well, kind of, yeah, Russia. You're not doing what you should be doing right there by attacking Ukraine. But anyways, I'm not going to get into the politics. He's single-handedly got the entire planet back on the space program. You can say, yeah, each country had their own little space program going on. But let me tell you, if it hadn't been for Mr. Musk, kind of weird, he's a lot younger than I am, I think. But if it hadn't been for him, everybody would still be doing the same old thing, like we have been for the last 50, 60, 70 years. So I think that would be cool. Um, Being the richest man on the planet, what could you possibly do to hurt anybody? Why would you want to hurt anybody? Everything could be yours. So I say the Solomon of our times. I have to think that comes a wisdom with that as well. Will Elon Musk become the supervillain of our time? Once he encompasses the globe with hundreds of satellites, will he have some kind of effect on how he can control the world? No, come on, we're not. Then we're going to have a superhero, and I'm a little too old to do the superhero stuff. And until I get Anthony V back in the seat here, and I got his seat right there, I don't know about the superhero bit, right? Right? So what's going on, folks? Again, ask me anything live on YouTube. Should I have gone to Facebook or not? I don't know. We're going to see how this rolls. I put it on Facebook. But ask your questions in the comments, and that'll determine whether there's a second episode. All it takes is one question. Take care. Have a great day wherever you go, whatever you do. Do it in a Subaru and make sure it's for the good reasons in the world. There's enough bad. We don't need to focus on that stuff. Look, wireless mics. I upgraded them.